Hey guys, welcome into another YouTube video on crypto mining. So right here we've got my AMD GPU rig and I've currently got 11 cards in it, and they are running off of one 850 watt ATX PSU and one 1200 watt Server PSU. I've previously wondered in the past how efficient these PSUs are, the Server PSUs. I know that at extremely low wattage, like when I was just powering three 6600s, I know that it's not very efficient. Definitely less efficient than an ATX power supply. However, I haven't tested it at like a reasonable load, so this 11 cards is still fairly low wattage because it's AMD cards and they're all 6600, 6600 XTs and one 6800 in there. But even that's like pretty low wattage. I've taken my 6700 XTs off, put them on the test bench for testing and stuff. This here is the actual power draw at the wall for that whole 11 GPU rig. Yes, that's kind of janky having a power cable going all the way around there, but I just don't want to put it onto the same wall socket as the other rig. Yeah, so 725 watts, and it's pulling, pulling 725 watts, and it's getting 360 megahash. I'm going to switch all of this over to just that one Server PSU. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of changing two factors. I'm putting it all onto the Server PSU, so you can see there's 4 cables coming out of here and they go into GPU. So it's powering the 6800 and also 3 of these GPUs up here. So I've got 3 6600s up there, all being powered by the ATX power supply. So yeah, I'm essentially testing just whether adding those 4 GPUs onto and the system idle onto the Server PSU, if that'll make it more or less efficient. Yeah, a couple of factors to consider is one, the actual efficiency of that Server PSU, and the other is the inefficiency of having a second PSU, because yeah, I mean, it's using power just being there. Like obviously it has to use power, there has to be some degree of inefficiency. So yeah, it's using power just being there, and this one isn't like drawing its maximum power, or probably even 50% is usually where power supplies are their most efficient, and it's probably not drawing 50% of its max power. So we'll see if putting it all onto the Server PSU makes it any more efficient or any less efficient. And yeah, we'll remember that 725 watts, and I'll be back after I've changed it all over, utilizing this cable here to power the whole system idle, power the motherboard and the CPU and the SATA to the SSD. Yeah, so I'll come back once I've switched it all over, and we'll have a look at how it affected the power consumption. Hey, so I've just hooked everything up to the Server PSU, really hoping nothing sparks or catches fire when I turn that on. And all is looking good. So once it's booted up and into Hive, I will come back and show you guys the actual power draw at the wall once it's booted and actually mining. And I'm back, and it's been mining away 360 megahash. One problem I did have is I had a cable too close to the CPU fan, so I just had to move that. Although luckily with that heatsink and the fact that mining doesn't use any CPU power, I was actually still at 37 degrees. So yeah, even without the fan, it didn't really matter. Yeah, all the cards mining away 360 megahash, and then if we come over here, look at the total power draw it's now drawing 735, 736, maybe 37 watts. So we're looking at like a 10 to 12, maybe 13 watt increase, which, like, considering the fact that this PSU is now freed up, I mean, 12 watt increase isn't too bad. I guess this does kind of prove that these server PSUs are less efficient than ATX PSUs, like, no matter what, like in any circumstance, under whatever load. ATX 80 plus gold is more efficient than a standard 1200 watt server PSU, but it's not one of the platinum rated ones or anything. It's just a standard, I don't know what you can see on the camera there, it's just a HP 1200 watt server power supply. So yeah, proven that they're slightly less efficient, but I'm also just going to leave this rig running like this because now I can take that PSU out, chuck it on the test bench, and then the test bench, because this previous power supply only had 2 PCIe cables, so now it's going to have 3. I can run, it's going to have 4, so I can run 4 GPUs on this rig, or I can run a full 8 6600s, which I may do if I get to 8. But yeah, freed up that power supply, so I'll consider this a win, even though we've proven that the server unbranded, it's not unbranded, it's still at HP, but I bought it off AliExpress, so it's just a generic server power supply. So yeah, it's nothing great quality, but does the job, and it's not super inefficient. But yeah, that's all for this video, so thanks for watching, have a great day, leave a like, comment and subscribe to support the channel. See ya.